Yeah. We'll see. Like rocket fuel.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, shit,
this is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing, Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 1 for Rivers. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. Fielded just inside the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Try to hop over everybody.
On the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Well, Zumbo. Check. Slam. Slam. Check 15. Check 15. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now. Here we go. Ready? Hey, we're good. We're good. You ready?
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
My fault, my fault.
Yards. They take him down at the 26.
Actually, I chose
the defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
Here you go, though. Yeah, see whether I make it or not. You know, the fact is that, you know, really it should be your possession, whether I make it or not.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Throwing now is Carr. It's Carr Jones. And he's taken down, but
see whether I make it or not.
The 35.
You saying?
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
It went back up. My insurance. Oh!
On 2nd down, Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Carr. He completes it to Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Gus. Come your wife can't walk down and fly the fucking stairs.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I can't, you know, just do like
quick
that.
observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go. Right now, 185. Substitute the light. Hey, check. Deuce. Kill. White. Choose the mic, boys. 52.
On first down.
That's my fault.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Just let a brother go around here, man. Accept this.
Here's Jacobs.
Touchdown, man. He broke pylon, man.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal.
Touchdown, man.
You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can
Look at
create
that.
his
He
own.
broke pylon, man.
2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Jacobs.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's what I cut into soon.
Here, back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Hand me.
They'll run with Jacobs.
Oh, shit went on.
Losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Why you want to make this hard,
Such a
man?
long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
The champs are here.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The champs are here. See. That's it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
You know how they say, man. Last name greatest, first name
The
better.
Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go
That way, homie.
And typically,
That way.
guys, and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now. And that's caught inside.
Chill ass here. I seen that.
And all the
I
way
reacted
down
too
to the
slow to it.
24-yard line. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 44 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches.
Nice.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Too much time. Damn,
Hunter
man.
Henry
Scored.
there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
The record, that's my nephew, so you know I gotta give him some kind of love.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's
that's
no
what I'm
good.
talking about.
He misses the extra point.
That's what I'm talking about.
This remains a 7-6 game.
They gotta slip between your legs on that kick.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
What down? 185. Check. Check out. Hot. 36.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Yes,
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, look at it.
He lost
You can't see it, but look.
And it's third down.
See it? I'm not even touching my stick. See it? See it? Just so you know.
Some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
I ain't gonna need. Let's go.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
That's fucked up. Something wrong with that stick.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Carr now to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Oh, but when he swung back, I'd be gone.
Before they're able to knock him down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the ground with a tight end.
I really want to forget my way.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run right here with Jacobs.
Oh, nice.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Like
and that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw, it's Carr. It's complete to Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Now, 180. 180, we're good, we're good. 180.
To throw his Carr.
Oh.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Rivers. Now attempted intercepted.
Go!
Well, and it's picked.
Go!
And set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Say hi to your fans, man. That was a beautiful shot of smoke. Beautiful shot of smoke, man.
Right down. Right 85. Right down.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Once again, it's Jacobs. And
I seen his ass.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That's all my Perry had.
Check 4. Well, Jumbo.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm ready. The big cahoon was ready, Holmes.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They called that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Carr.
Oh,
he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
That's not good at all, huh?
Carr gonna go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back.
Come on, man. Let's face it, you was beat. I don't care what they say, you was beat.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
Thank you.
Intercepted. Picked by Darren Worley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
They bullied that motherfucker back there. Absolutely. Bullied that motherfucker. They bullied your boy, man.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Now listen,
you know you got to walk home after the game.
Where these guys be right in Charles without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 67 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Crazy. You should run that back.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, let me bring out the boys. Because I already know you're going to act up. We already know you're going to act up. So,
the Charger drive about to get going. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Oh, you got it. You dropped it good.
A shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers.
Do that shit. Do that shit. Let's go. Let's go.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On first down, it's Jacobs. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
People out there, keep in mind, you know, you're playing with family and shit, right? So, you know, but sometimes
the offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? On 4th down, Carr.
Oh, come on, for real.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So, in an act of desperation, we know he's going to the air, so we're going to put up the classic air defense.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Zone everybody.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Give him an extra look underdog.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Which one of my guys want that? You know what I'm saying? Get up. Let's go. Go. Which one of my guys want that? Oh, you done turned the camera off.
He was trying to get that into Allen that time.
Still broadcasting.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit them with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Go rebroadcast this
the
unless
team
you
that just
got
got
the
vanquished. They just scored in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, I
to you youngsters out there, I just want you to know,
whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It
and
certainly
achieve,
did, and you're
and
exactly
one day
right.
you
Whether
can
it was an
become a Raider
adjustment, whether it was
fan.
just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played
We
better,
outta here.
whatever it was, it all came together.